Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to Multar Aviation. So, I'm continuing my Part 9 aviation weather video series talking about the wave cyclone model. So, hey, I'm Dr. Andy Multar. I'm a flight instructor, a CFI IIMEI. I'm a I used to be a corporate pilot, and now I'm a professor of aviation. And aviation weather is one of those classes that I used to teach. So, you're getting a free college education on aviation weather here on YouTube. All right, so an occluded front occurs when you have cold fronts that move faster than warm fronts, and so in time, they catch up to the warm fronts, which may merge to then become what's called an occluded front. But to understand what an occluded front is, first we need to discuss what the wave cyclone model is. And so in the next video, I will talk more about occluded fronts. So make sure you subscribe. That way you get notified when I come out with this video. So a wave cyclone is a low pressure circulation that forms and moves along a front. Initially, there's a stationary front separating warm air from colder air. The circulation about the cyclone's center tends to produce a wave-like kink along the front. And so as it's progressing, you can see that kink starting to form right about here where that cold front is catching up to that slower moving warm front. And so the occluded front begins to form as the cold front overtakes the warm front. So here we have that cold front and it's overtaking that warm front. Now, if you haven't seen them already, go back and watch my videos on warm fronts and cold fronts. So as we know, a warm front, that occurs when a warm air mass overtakes a colder air mass. And so then the occluded front, this cold air mass is overtaking this warm air mass that's overtaking a cold air mass. And when that mixes together, it kinks up. Here we have that occluded front occurring. And so here it is, just for developing even further. And as the cold front continues advancing on the warm front, the occlusion increases and eventually cuts off the supply of warm, moist air. And so that causes that low pressure area to gradually that low to gradually dissipate. And so here we have it. Now that cold air mass that overtook that warm air mass has fully developed into that occluded front that we see here on the right and here on the left, right there. All right, so now that you know about the wave cyclone model, we can go into the occluded front, which I'll make this video and should be released in about a week. That goes over the occluded fronts. Now, I understand occluded fronts is a very confusing front for y'all to understand for anybody that's becoming a professional pilot. So you definitely want to subscribe, get notified when that video comes out, and then you'll be the expert on occluded fronts. So, all right, well, thanks for watching. Bye.